or do I? Wish to get out my face, my goal and might just blow my brain. RP Kurt Cobain.
Hey YouTube, it's your girl Maishnise, aka Natural.M, and today I am hitting y'all with the story time. I put a poll on my Instagram and I was like, which story time y'all want to hear at the time, about how a famous person was in my DMs, or the time that I went in for an interview, worked the first day, and then quit the job. Like, and of course, well, I put them both on my Instagrams, and on my main Instagram, y'all voted for the first story. On my second one, y'all voted for the second story. But when I put all the votes together, you know, of course, the first story won. So today, I'm gonna be telling y'all about the time that a famous person was in my DMs. Like, oh my gosh, like, this happened, and I was just so shocked, like, jaw-dropping. Okay, this particular situation happened, I think it was either my junior year or senior year of high school, and it was just ridiculous because, okay, so there's this guy, and like, you know, him and his brother, they got this little music group or whatever, and you know, they was on 106 in Park and like Wildin' Out and all that. So, you know, when I was younger, I used to be a big fan of them. Like, I love them. I love their music and everything. Like, I was like #1 fan. And so I mainly used to have like a big ass crush on like his partner. And so you know, I really liked him. You know, he was cute too, but you know, I really liked his partner. But one time I was on Instagram, and I guess they had like separated or whatever. And so I had seen that, you know, the dude, he had made his personal Instagram, and his partner made his personal Instagram or whatever. So I was like, oh, okay, let me follow both of them. You know, they was all like, you know, follow our new pages, blah, blah, blah. So I followed both of them or whatever. And so when I followed him, I was just, you know, minding my business or whatever. I don't really remember the story that much, but I remember some of it. So I followed him or whatever. And then next, you know, I get a follow request, and I was like, wait, what? Like, who? Wait, what? And I clicked on it, and it was him. And I was like, oh my gosh, like he tried to follow me. Like, oh my goodness, like I was so excited. And so dang, what happened? And so, you know, I accepted it or whatever. You know, I was so excited. Like, I wasn't gonna hit him up or anything. I was just too excited that he followed me back. And so I got a DM, and I was like, who's trying to DM me? What the heck? Like, and I looked, and it was him. Now, this DM was not one of those simple, like, hey, my name is so-and-so, how are you, what's your name, blah, blah, blah. At least I don't think it was. I don't remember. I really don't remember what exactly was said, but I do remember, you know, some of the stuff. And so I looked at this DM, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, look, okay, what he sent, it wasn't graphic or anything, but it was just like, I was saying like, so this is how you roll, like, you don't even know me, and you just sent me this, like, what the heck? But his, like, I should have known, because like his Instagram was just like, you know, like freaky stuff, you know what I'm saying? So like, I should have expected it, but it was like, I was so shocked, because it's like, oh my god, she just sent me this, he's talking to me, and like, we was literally like having a conversation. Like, I'm not gonna tell y'all what was said, because that's like, but like, we was literally like having a conversation. And then it got weird over time, because like, he'll unfollow me, and then I unfollow him, and then he'll follow me back, and I'll follow him back, and that was just like over time. And then so I seen he had posted his Snapchat, so I was like, let me add him on Snapchat. And so I added him on October 30th, 2016. And so I found that out the other day, because I had the screenshot from when I added him. So, and so I had added him or whatever, and I think we had a conversation on Snapchat. I don't really remember. I think we did. But I know he watched my Snapchat, and I was just like, this dude is really like watching my stuff. Like, first you follow me, then you got me on Snapchat, and then you watching my Snap. Like, oh my gosh, like I just felt like I was just bomb. Like, I got famous people on my stuff, like what's up? Because you know, it's crazy because like even when I was younger, I used to like tweet celebrities or whatever, and they'll like retweet my stuff, like my stuff, you know, they always mess with my stuff. But with this particular story, it was crazy because, you know, he was trying to, you know, he was actually talking in the DMs and he was trying to get the business. But I was sitting there like, I was just so shocked. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, okay, so I had him on Snapchat again because I was like, let me see if he still got his Snapchat or whatever. So I added him. He's still with the BS. Instead of saying something, he just sent what he sent, and I was just like, and this was like January 15th or whatever. So I was sitting here like, wow, he's still willing to just like send me this stuff from him. Like, we don't even know each other. I'm saying, like, does he remember me, or like he just that comfortable? Like, I see him on Snapchat now. He looks completely different than what he, you know, looked like back then when we was talking on Instagram. But I'm just sitting here like, he is still with the BS. Like, you don't even know me like that, and you just like, oh, here's a picture of the video of me. Like, I'm just like, I couldn't take it. It was just jaw dropping. Like, I literally was just like, he's still with the shit. Cause I added him and I was like, okay, I don't even think he's gonna add me back. Cause I already got his partner on Snapchat. And so I was like, let me see if he still got his Snapchat. I got the notification that he added me back, and he messaged me, and I was just like, because I already got his partner on Snapchat, but me and him are actually like friends on Snapchat. Like, he can watch my stuff and I watch his stuff. And I'm just sitting here like, oh, this is ridiculous. And when I seen he had messaged me, when he messaged me, I was like, oh, he's still with it. He is still with it. He don't care. Long story extra short, he's still with still with the BS, and he looks extra different now. Like, I'm just like, oh. But yeah, it was a mess. I forgot some of the stuff, but I know like a lot of stuff that happened. Like, ooh, even my best friend, I told her about it, and then she was like, is it a catfish, blah blah blah. Like, just imagine if he was on catfish. Like, yeah, he was sending me this and this, that, and the third, and blah blah blah. Like, is he real or not? Like, this could have been on catfish. Like, it was crazy because at first I was like, I don't think it's him. Then I was like, nah, it's him, because, you know, their page is shouting out this particular page. So I'm like, I better not be getting catfish, because I'm gonna be mad. Like what I look like getting catfish? Exactly. But it was just crazy, y'all. Like, it was just too much. I don't have the messages because at that time, well, not at that time, but like, I think a couple of months later, I got into a relationship, whatever, and they had blocked the person. And I was like, why are you blocking them? It's a celebrity, blah, blah. He was like, I don't care. He still hit you up, blah, blah, blah. So that was that or whatever. And I think I ended up deleting the messages. So that's why I don't have the actual messages. But, like, it was just a raggedy mess, y'all. Like, I could not believe it happened. Like, and then he kept following me and unfollowing me, unfollowing me. I'm like, boy, make up your mind. What are you doing? Like, it was just too much. But that's pretty much it for this story time. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and show love to my channel. And thanks for watching. Make sure you join the Natural Wave. Bye. I know this was short, but you know, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Bye, y'all.
Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just popped a Zan, 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan, these red bottoms on no Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on a